The Whispered File, the Montreal Jail Mystery. In the winter of 1838, Montreal's prison held 170 men accused of treason. Most were farmers, peasants captured at two violent uprisings. The cells were so packed that guards began releasing prisoners just to make room. But then, a story appeared in New York newspapers that would haunt the case for generations. 11 men had been shot in secret, their bodies never recovered. The backdrop matters. Lower Canada was in upheaval. French-Canadian rebels had risen against British rule in late 1837. The uprising was crushed at two villages, St. Charles and St. Eustache, where armed civilians clashed with troops. Dozens were captured, interrogated, and thrown into the Montreal jail. The city was tense. Martial law hung over everything. Soldiers patrolled streets still wet with snow. The official record showed trials, formal proceedings, names and documents. But the whisper persisted. 11 men had vanished, shot without ceremony, without witnesses, without record. The New York papers ran the story as fact. Some Canadian outlets picked it up. People talked in taverns and marketplaces. Families of imprisoned men grew frantic. The colonial authorities denied it flatly. Even under martial law, they insisted, executions required publicity and some semblance of trial. Private killings made no sense. Too risky, too hard to conceal. The story was absurd, they said. Impossible. Yet no official inquiry was ever launched to prove it. Here's what troubles historians. The jail was overcrowded. Guards did release prisoners to make space, and the surviving records from that period are incomplete, inconsistent. Some prisoner names appear in early documents and vanish from later ones. No explanation given. No release date. No transfer order. Nothing. Were the 11 a fabrication? A rumor born of fear and wartime chaos? Or did something happen in those stone corridors that the authorities preferred to leave unwritten? The New York papers never retracted the story. No court ever fully investigated it. More than 180 years later, 11 names remain unaccounted for. Their families never got answers. Their graves, if they exist, were never marked. So here's the question. Do you think those men walked out of that jail, or did they never leave it at all?